We're going live now.
Yes, we're going live now. Are we not waiting for somebody to... Hello, ladies and
Well,
gentlemen. Welcome back to MehTV. We had an episode of MehTV yesterday. That was a tie-in for the episode of the Mevies. We're back
yep.
to Young Justice.
And by the way, Alex, here is the massive L that is season 2 Deathstroke.
Uh-huh.
Take a wild guess what's wrong with that design.
Quite a bit. Well, for one thing, the mask is fucked up because he only has... He has, like, the gold-brown thing all around it. The whole bodysuit looks... it honestly, he kind of looks like Kevin Levin wearing a mask.
Considering Kevin Levin's voice actor is in season 3. It,
And then you have
as
that fucking sword.
that's actually a thing he has.
Is that Excalibur? That looks like Excalibur.
And by the way, Alex, you know what season 3 ends up doing with the redesign?
Did they make it better or worse?
They recycled the good design from the Judas Contract movie.
Good. Oh yeah, that's good.
Oh, and near the end of season 2 and with season 3, he's voiced by Fred Tatasciore.
I'm not gonna say that's a bad idea, but that's not who my first pick would have been. And you said that this version was initially voiced by Wentworth Miller, correct?
Yes, initially.
Yeah, aka TV's Captain Cold and Hollywood's Chris Redfield for all of one fucking movie.
Mm-hmm.
Chris wasn't in the movie he should have been in, but everybody else raided his locker and was wearing his gear.
Okay, so we all queued up, ready to go?
Yes, I have Play All queued up.
All right. In 3, 2, 1. And after this, I promise we will be watching a good show.
Yeah, and you said that this is the shortest season of Young Justice. I almost called it Justice League.
Yes, the 6 that look like they are the founding members from the DCAU's Justice League. Oh, cause some mayhem on various alien planets. And now we
Superman
get...
Superman might have gone to a different planet and fathered an entire new race of half Kryptonians, half the
up.
people from Avatar.
Hi, Clayface.
It's Superboy. Why is Superboy getting absorbed by the giant muck? No, they don't. That's kind of not how they work. Why is he gasping for breath? He runs on fucking sunlight.
You're not Captain America.
Yeah, I was about to make that joke.
Oh, hi, Tim.
Oh, hi. As if we
Yeah,
didn't
he's also
already...
Yes, he's also introduced in this season.
Yeah, as if we didn't already have enough characters in the last season.
Oh, by the way, Jason
We
gets
have two
introduced in
Jason
season
Todds. Not Jason Todd. Who's Jason
2.
Todd's friend? The other guy. Why does... This guy sounds more like
Oh,
Dick
hi,
Grayson
Gar.
than the other guy.
What, Gar, why do you have those fucking sideburns?
You know what would have
And
been nice is if we'd have gotten, like, anything about Blue Beetle before he just showed up here.
we sadly get him joining the team in the tie-in comics.
No, that's not how that works. I'm gonna fucking strangle the people who made this.
And reminder, the show writers are so creatively bankrupt, they'll do this trick 2 more times. Lagan, you fail at life.
You know what would have been nice is if we'd have seen that.
By the way,
Superboy's
Lagan.
name, 2 words.
I don't know.
Look, not that I don't appreciate the bob cut on Miss Martian. Just give us some fucking character development, guys. Oh,
Oh,
wow, Dr. Palmer. Maybe we could have seen something about him.
you're a fucking simp, Lagan. You're a fucking simp.
I am going to strangle somebody. Urge to murder rising.
And yes, Gar looks like a monkey. Ooh,
Going down,
oh.
going down like a monkey.
Beta Squad only has one really a powerful member, and that's an Amazon. And look who's introduced in this season. Fucking Lobo.
Hi, Lobo. Can you please kill everybody and end the show?
Lobo, voiced by David Sobolov in this season.
Lobo, you will be my favorite character forever if you kill everybody and end this show early.
He comes close to killing people in season 3.
Oh, good. Unfortunately, not good enough.
These
Why is there more banding in this than a PS1 background? There's no gradients in this. Every single gradient is a fucking hard line. Ah! We're getting into TCAMU animation territory here.
Well, don't forget this season happened in just a few years, just a year shot, just a few years shy
is a
of
Superman villain. Why isn't Superboy fighting him?
Because Superboy would get jobbed by him.
What? Superboy still hasn't got his fucking flying powers yet. He doesn't have his laser vision yet. You know what would have been nice is if Superboy had a one-on-one fight with his dad's most notorious intergalactic supervillain other than Brainiac.
You really want me to write out Superboy fighting Darkseid, don't you?
No, I'm talking about Darkseid is not specifically a Superman villain. Lobo is more specifically a Superman antagonist.
Okay, which one were you referring to?
I was referring to Lobo.
What about Mongol?
Okay, so point is, Lobo is a Superman antagonist. And
oh, by the way,
2 characters who we've never met before just fighting him. Even though
actually, Barbara,
so
we have
Barbara
seen before.
Yeah.
Cassie, we haven't seen before. She
no origin story for Barbara. No.
By the way,
I mean, I like the suit. The hair sticking out is stupid. It always has been.
Meanwhile, Cassie is voiced by Katara from Avatar.
Maybe we could have, I don't know, had a Kryptonian here. Like, where's...
If you're gonna ask where's Kara, she's in the Phantom Zone.
It was an LMD.
Oh, and by the way, Lobo will not be appearing for the rest of this season.
What the fuck was the point of this? You spent how much of the budget on like 5 minutes of animation that didn't... Why is the moon... Can't you render a fucking gradient? How can you not render a fucking gradient?
And meanwhile, and oh, by the way, Tim Curry. Well, I mean, I
The
don't have
closest thing
anybody.
to a person next to me is a copy of Iron Man VR.
Why are they
And you
using
know,
the DCAU logo for the Justice League
that's
show?
why is it such low resolution at certain points too?
Well, I mean, we've got a sweet transvestite on screen to focus on from transsexual Transylvania.
I'm just a sweet transvestite.
Yeah, Cat Grant, you're okay then. Oh, by the way, you know who we won't get introduced to until later, or rather in season 3?
Who?
Donna Troy.
Donna Troy came first.
Yeah.
What the fuck are they smoking?
I don't know what it is, but where could I get some? Hawk is an alien, dipshit. He's the Thanagarian.
He's. I think I know what Batman's secret is. He's not just some random guy who trained a lot. No, he is from the planet Batmania.
Yes, this is Adam Strange.
Hi, Adam.
Oh, hi,
Is your,
Connor and
would
McGann.
your title happen to be Doctor?
Nah. Yeah, once upon a time, I
Is there a
got involved
quick question? Is there a reason why Lagan is making out with Connor's girlfriend?
because they broke up off screen. The comics don't have don't actually
Yeah,
explain it.
let's check that level again. Yeah, my murder level is up to 85.
Oh God. And Adam Strange it is also a superhero in the DC universe, but this version is not a superhero. He's just a scientist.
You know what would have been nice? Is if we
Let me
could have
get
seen any of that. Was that what you were gonna guess?
Yes.
I'm becoming predictable.
Yes, you are very predictable. Shit. Why couldn't
You
we
know,
have found out any of this is
5 years
years ago?
ago, maybe we could have. You know, this is the same problem Arrow season 2 had, where they skipped a bunch of time and didn't explain shit that happened in between. So the
What
characters are
year
just in a
what year
completely
did
new
Arrow
position.
start?
I think it was like 2011, something like that.
Oh God. They're very close together.
Arrow.
This Arrow
No,
season
2012.
yeah, Young Justice season 2 ended in 2012.
Yep.
Of course.
This is not character development. This is just taking your This is taking the Lego pieces and rearranging them and saying that because they are now in a different spot, they've changed somehow.
Shit!
It's like Dick might as well be a different person right now for all we know about him. Now, Vladivostok. You should know this,
By the way,
Dick. Vladivostok. You're Robin! You're Robin!
the Teen
You're
Titans are
older
not.
than Dick was when he was part of the fucking Young Justice Titans. Whatever the fuck.
If only I were in the room with you, Alex. If only. I'd just be sitting there and be like, would you like some Reese's Puffs? Some peanut butter chocolate flavor?
I had an opportunity to buy a box of Reese's Pieces earlier. I should have taken that opportunity.
Jaime is talking to the Scarab.
You know what would have been nice is if the Scarab. Why is Tim's mask such a low resolution? Why is his face lower resolution than his body?
His face is the lowest res.
Yeah, like his
that
face
ever
looks.
res.
His face must be illegal in Japan or something because it was all pixelated.
Well, shit, Ed Beetle, you went too far. Just remember, Jaime is actually the most powerful member of this group. Guy could take on a fucking Green Lantern and win.
Yeah. He's... just all of a sudden, random members of Young Justice are now part of the Justice League, even though it would have been, interesting to see all of that. Tim looks like he has a handlebar mustache on.
And look, big dick energy personified.
Get a load of my big dick energy, bitch.
And Jaime be like, no offense, Lagoon Boy, but you're not packing much.
In water. Doesn't matter how cold it is.
Yeah, 1 times 2 is just 2, man.
Reptile man living underneath the surface of the earth. This is a Doctor Who plot.
I wonder if any of the writers of this season worked on Doctor Who.
Tim is lower resolution than Jaime, even though Jaime is in the background. Somebody fucked up the diffusion. Oh.
Wow, Gamma Squad sucks.
Tim, this is why you're the third Robin. The second might have gotten himself killed, but, that was out of his control.
Strange does make an appearance in the
Hey guys, you know what would have been nice?
Let me guess. If we got to see any of that.
Hey!
They're about to get their asses whooped by tiny midget people.
So, Arrow has episodes that take way too long to wrap up and don't have nearly enough content for 40 minutes. And then you have Young Justice, which has not just plots, but entire seasons that are too fucking short. Like, there's way too much meat here for them to be skipping this much content. But all we're left with when they skip is the fucking bones.
Those guys must have eaten all the meat. Bunch of bitches! Yeah, in case you couldn't tell, one of the big focus one of the focus characters of this season is Jaime.
Why didn't we see a,
Shit!
Why didn't they show us, like, an origin story for him? They had plenty of time.
How did you feel about the origin story I pitched?
Yeah, no, that's pretty good. Even involve characters who are part of the fucking legacy of, pre-Jaime Blue Beetle.
Yeah, like Booster Gold.
Yeah.
Who, by the way, is not in this season. There's a freaky fish guy.
I'm not a freaky fish guy.
I mean, I got alien tech on my back, but Lagarde has big dick energy, but here's the problem.
You're welcome.
His dick is micro-sized. Yes. Jaime is an odd...
This is absurd. This is so fucking dumb. This isn't subtle storytelling. This is just fucking oblique. And I say that knowing how he does all this stuff.
Who? Blue Beetle?
Yeah.
For once, I'd actually recommend reading Jeff Johns' run of the Blue Beetle stuff. And I normally wouldn't recommend Jeff Johns in any universe.
Superman's cape is faker CGI in here than it was in Man of Steel.
Somehow. Why are all of them gathered before? Or Gamma Squad?
Why do we have the whole... Not just the whole Justice League, but Young Justice did something... I don't...
Well, I mean, eventually Tim's gonna find a way to get his dick wet, but...
Who wrote this episode?
We're gonna find out.
Already wet.
No, I'm talking about...
I know, not metaphorically. His dick is literally wet, though.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You forget that Cassie is on the Young Justice League. Line producer Dave Wilcox.
Wilcox, Kirby, Thompson. Did we pass the writing credit?
I think the writing credit was in the start of the episode.
At the start of the episode. The people who wrote this episode should be ashamed of themselves.
Let me check the... Oh, look, Medias Res, our favorite trope.
In medias res. Literally one of the laziest ways to tell a story. Because you don't have to come up with a reason the characters are there. You can just have them there.
Well, I mean, we already established
and use
Connor...
the TIE Fighter firing sound effect. No, that is literally just the TIE Fighter sound effect. Instant entry, get a fucking bottle. Written and directed by J.J. Abrams. Boy, you know, Superboy, if you'd spent a couple of hours in that gravity chamber with Vegeta, you might have figured out how to fly. Why does he have a tail?
This is why I'm not a big fan of Gar's design in this show. Like, seriously. Oh, Greg Weisman wrote the first episode.
Greg Wiseman, I love you, but you need to suffer for writing that.
And
I don't mean like
and
literally, I mean metaphorically. So, well,
and Nicole Dubach is responsible for this episode's writing. Directed by Doug Murphy.
I hate Miss Martian's design from the neck down.
Season 3, she's embraced being white Martian and bald. Season 4, she's gone back to having longer hair. Oh, and season 3, she's a bit bustier.
This is the yeah, this is Cuckold the show, isn't it? Isn't that what you described this to me as?
That's seasons 3 and 4.
No, I'm calling it right now. It's already there.
So this is demonstrating that Gar is not limited to animals on Earth. Any animal that he has ever any animal that Gar has ever seen in his life, whether it be from Earth or any other planet, he could turn into. Hell, he could even turn into demons if he were so inclined. I wish I was kidding.
You know what we could have done? Just there's a lot of things we could have skipped over, like the whole instant intrigue thing at the start. That would give us more runtime for the rest of the episode.
See, the pain that you've experienced with live action, I have experienced in animation. Seriously, those fucking sideburns are really bothering me, Alex.
The whole monkey design is bothering me.
Would you like to see what he looks like in season 3? Or did I already show you?
Yeah, I think you showed me. It looks a little better, I think.
You sure about that? Circle back with you on that one. Circle back with you. Anyway, here's what Gar looks like in season 3.
Yeah, that's better.
He doesn't have the stupid tail.
Thank fucking God.
Is he referencing Alice in Wonderland?
A little bit.
Yes, he is. Gar, come on. Yep. By the way, and like I said, Edgar, or after this season, will be voiced by his Teen Titans actor.
Cool.
In this season, he's still voiced by Gumball.
Well, one of the gumballs.
The one that you like for some reason.
Gumball had like 3 different voice actors.
Oh, come on. That monorail was expensive.
Monorail. Monorail. Monorail.
Mono.
No!
Don't! I love how we were thinking the exact same thing. Gar, you're not George of the Jungle.
George of the jungle, strong as he can be. It's Clayface.
Hey, Gar, here's an idea. Maybe don't have a tail as an extra appendage.
Why did it burp?
I don't know. Do I look like I have all the answers? Am I the one guy who has to be asked? Okay, they do explain in a bit through dialogue why McGann and Connor broke up. Is because a certain someone
Greg Wiseman.
Okay, aside from him. Anyways, I was saying it's because a certain someone, McGann, ended up abusing her powers, or to the point where she would do morally questionable things through the mind touch between her and Connor.
Okay, why didn't we see any of that?
I think it would have been too kinky.
People give Zack Snyder shit all the time for things that never made it into his films. And in this, we just get random nonsense.
And like I said, just wait till season 3, where that random nonsense is multiplied.
How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes.
Like I said, Alex, after we're done with Young Justice, we'll actually be watching a good show.
The night goes on as I'm fading away.
Seriously, why do you have to question my taste in TV? You act as though I'm just bad luck to you.
One of these days, I'm going to introduce you to something I like, and it's going to be something really fucking good. I'm going to go to, like, probably, like, Monday or something. I'm going to go to Walmart, grab the box set, the DVD box set for Emergency, and say, like, hey, Kevin, we're going to watch a fire rescue show from the 1970s.
Gar, stop trying to have one-liners. Please stop. And Gar at this point is 13.
Why isn't he turning into green things?
He is turning into green things.
Oh, it's the lighting.
Yep. See, I could speak Krolatayan too.
Yeah.
I don't even want to imagine if there were ever a point where we'd want to bridge this better than DC abridged universe. I feel like that would be the default voice I'd do for all the Krolataans.
I want to send you a either that or we could get a clip of Matt Rose saying stuff in the Furby voice.
Oh god. Oh god, that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, I want to know what you'd think of. I have an impression of Purple Eyes WTF for you. Yeah, where am I? Let's see here. Your name is I am Jeremiah Gottwald. Okay. What is going on here? Well, let me be the first to welcome you to Death City. We are here basically because you have died and we're here to send you to your proper afterlife. There must be some mistake. Jeremiah Gottwald does not die. Well, according to this, you were killed by, not surprised to see this here, my cousin, who apparently he made you explode. That is actually what it says right here on this piece of paper. Check it again. Okay. Yeah, it still says you're dead. Check it again. Still dead. And check it again. Still dead. Check it again. You, yellow-eyed one. What is your name? Death the Kid. All right, then, Death the Kid. Prepare yourself to feel the pain of 1,000. 1,000 what? All right, what did you think of that?
That was pretty good.
I have practiced that for a while.
Nice. Also, if you want to get copies of Zack Snyder's Justice League, The Eternals, Shang-Chi, Black Widow, and Doctor Strange, they're all like less than $15, and I know I listed off a bunch of bad films, but
Well, I got all the movies I want out of Phase 4, and
yeah.
Oh god. I mean, he has been paired up with Cassie. Lagan sucks.
They're not spelling Lagoon right. They're spelling it Lagoon.
He's supposed to be Lagoon Boy, but
Lagann.
L-A apostrophe G-A-N E-A-N-N.
Yeah.
They're the only reason in their like siblings is due to the blood transfusion.
Lame.
And by the way, at this point, and according to according to season 3, Agar had already lost his mom, which is showcased in the comics. It's Queen Bee. Let me guess. You wish you could have seen that.
Yes, exactly.
How did I predict it? So yeah, his mom was coerced by Queen Bee to drive off of a cliff. And according to season 3, he lost the entirety of the Doom Patrol except for Robot Man and Mento, because Mento was too much of a pussy-ass bitch. Which is very out of character. Mento is a lot of things. A bitch is not one of them.
She's a bitch, she's a lover, she's a child, she's a mother, she's a sinner, she's a saint.
She's a saint. I love how I knew exactly what song you were thinking of. Gar looks eerily like a younger version of his Rebirth version.
Yeah.
Except this would be at the point where they're still on the New 52, and, well, Gar had his brief Red Hulk phase.
New 52 was a terrible time.
Rebirth was a slightly better time, and then it got stupider. Shit. God damn it, McGann. The fuck is she talking about?
Alice in Wonderland references.
La 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 la. Oh, Beast Boy shifted back to normal. And by the way, a season 3 of Young Justice is literally the only season that gives us this show, or this show is the only show that showcases Gar actually being an actor.
Huh.
03 Titans doesn't do that. Teen Titans Go doesn't. And the DC AMU doesn't either. You know, was the one time 03 Beast Boy ended up getting some kind of job?
What?
He literally worked at a fast food place. It's called Mega Meaty Meat. That was run by Alien Tofu. I'm not kidding.
I wish you could see me right now.
Do webcam.
My head just kind of tilts.
Webcam yourself.
I can't. There is no... I don't have a webcam source set up on this.
Oh, come on. How do you... Oh, God, McGann. You just force choked that. Oh, God, McGann, why? Woman, control yourself. Jesus. You made him catatonic. Yeah, see, that's why Connor and McGann broke up, because she got a little too out of control with her powers.
She went full Anakin Skywalker.
Yep. Does Miss Martian have to choke a bitch?
I mean, I kind of don't give a shit, so... Fun fact, most of the people Anakin choked in the Clone Wars deserved it.
Woman, I demand to know what you did to him to make
Why
him
is the background
catatonic.
flickering in that one shot?
Oh, so now we know?
Superman
Great.
and Wonder Woman fucked.
Gar be like, Mom told me I wasn't allowed to hear that language.
Fuck.
Just because you look like Mom doesn't mean you're allowed to say that language in front of me. And then McGann just slowly leans over and just loudly says, fuck. Oh, hi, Bibbo's restaurant. This episode is written by Kevin Hops and directed by Mel's Wire.
All right.
I'm actually going through their pages on the Young Justice wiki. And by the way, this is the last season feat with Miguel Ferrer's voice.
Oh.
Hi, Rocket and Jaime.
But she doesn't look like a raccoon.
By the way, since you actually got to hear Jaime's voice in this season, how do you feel about Eric Lopez as Jaime?
I mean, it could be better, could be worse.
So far, he's the highest voted person in on Jaime's voice comparison on BTVA.
Is the one from Brave and the Bold any good? I haven't seen that show much.
Will Friedle is his voice actor from that show.
Okay.
Sadly, I prefer my headcanon, Antoni Del Rio, who is also in Injustice 2.
This is basically Secret Invasion from Marvel, but worse. It literally singed them off. You don't have them.
Sorry, I sometimes talk to myself. Or rather, the scarab that is attached to my spine and voicing very destructive thoughts.
Yeah, why isn't Kaji's voice personified as, like, you know, some kind of chattering or beeping?
That's only an effect in the DC AMU.
They should have done that.
And by the way, in this series, Kaji's voice will be vocalized as like thought. It's when Jaime actually explains into why he often talks to himself. Oh, and reminder, in the DCAMU, Jaime was voiced by Jake T. Austin. We've heard him in Judas Contract and Just Sleep vs. Titans. Business first, souvenirs later. She had to get rid of the straps.
Why they actually managed to work on the diffusion correctly? Fuck.
What? She interrogated it via force choking a bitch. And by the way, the Krolatanes won't be the only ones who will be invading. Because the main villains of this season are the Reach. I'm sure you remember who those are, right?
Yes, I do.
Hawk Girl. I'm Batman.
Look, let's compromise and call her Hawk Bitch.
But she's not voiced by Maria Cannels. And by the way, keep in mind, Diana's design is going to change from this to her DCAMU design in season 3. You're not voiced by Phil Lamar. Alex?
Yes.
Are you conscious?
Barely. Just barely. I'm
You
alive.
You
Show
sure about
hasn't
that?
Killed me yet.
Oh, look, Guardian Tech. Why do you have the Amazo Tech in the museum?
Why? Yeah, why is that here?
Why couldn't we see that? Because seriously, I'm the only one keeping you from doing really, really weird things to people. Yep. Hey, who's talking to me? Oh, God! Ah! 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 God damn it, McGann. So you're probably not going to guess where Calder ended up. Alex?
The island of homosexuals from One Piece.
No, he didn't end up there. Granted, he will become a homosexual in season 3 with no build-up whatsoever.
He had to have visited there at some point.
Aren't they? Isn't it an island full of transvestites? Oh my God! Calder's a bad guy!
His dad's Black Manta?
Yep.
Have we seen Black Manta much in this show?
We saw him a couple times in season 1. And yes, he and Calder did fight.
Okie doke.
And by the way, the event that drove Calder to quote unquote joining the bad guys happened in the video game that I guarantee you hardly anybody has played.
The one for the 3DS.
No, the one on PS3, Xbox 360, and whatnot.
Oh, Young Justice Legacy.
Yep. I'm gonna have to look up cutscenes for that game.
Nintendo 3DS, PS3, Wii U, and Xbox 360.
Well, I was right for at least 2 of those systems.
Originally supposed to be released on the DS and Wii as well, but those got cancelled.
Wah, 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 wah.
It was also supposed to be set during the first season, but when the second season came around, the lineup was changed and the game was delayed from February 2013 to September, then November.
And then it turned into a game that served as in between seasons 1 and 2.
This is not how you create a fucking franchise.
I mean, even the Transformers collaborative universe did a better job at this.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be right back. Fill in for time.
Alrighty then. Get to the Gundams! Oi, mate. Oi, you Mexbot CG. I kid, they're actually better CG than they were at one point. Better CG than Superman's cape was in episode 1. Well, why was that such low resolution? We're back to the gradient thing again. You've got competently rendered gradients at some points in this game. And very well drawn backgrounds, and then we just go into really shitty artificial lighting, and it looks terrible. Those guys are fucking dead! Good going, Batman. Arthur, you've been fighting this guy for fucking decades. Why haven't you figured out how to not get shot by his eyes yet? Take you to Suplex City, bitch. Hey, Dad, maybe I could have... Oh, no, just gonna have a fastball special. You know what would be great is if you could show me how you fucking fly. Maybe you could stop cracking wise and actually do your fucking job, Cal. Oh, that person's fucking dead.
I'm back.
I'm sorry, Cassie. Why do you suck so much?
Do you feel like I've made her suck?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, legitimately, you've made her suck less.
Okay, how have I made her suck?
She's not fangirling in the middle of a fucking fight.
Yeah, yeah, Tula died in Legacy.
Off-screened to death.
I mean,
this exposition wouldn't have been necessary if you'd taken the plot you wrote for the video game and actually, made it happen in this. We've skipped over a much more interesting story, several much more interesting stories.
Even Bleach had a better structure for its plot.
Or maybe you could stop being such a little bitch and come back. Connor, do you mind not sucking so much?
Sorry, I feel like a certain Japanese Mexican dude.
You need to stop training with Worf.
You know who's also training with Worf?
Who is?
Yasutora Sato, Yamcha, Ten Shinhan, Krillin. Am I forgetting anybody?
The people who wrote, the people who did the animation on this fucking show.
How are they training with Worf?
Because the compression is shit in places. Actually, I take that back. It's like the background here is really well done. It's just there's just random shit popping up in some places, not everywhere. Clark can fucking fly on his own.
Somehow
All right,
my little
fucking die then. Clark, why don't you just cut the bomb free with your laser vision and take it somewhere else?
You want to know something funny?
What?
You know how I've mentioned all those times that Clark is actually quite the detective, being an investigative journalist?
Yeah.
My mom watched a thing on Netflix where he's Sherlock Holmes.
Oh yeah, Enola Holmes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's fucking. That is a weird fucking movie. They're both weird fucking movies. Superman's definitely dead, guys.
Don't worry, Aquaman saved him.
That dinky ass explosion definitely killed him.
By the way, Lois Lane does not have a speaking role until season 3. Oh, and by the time she does have a speaking role, she is already bored or Jonathan Kent.
I'm gonna bring something up here. If they'd have, like, had kind of a Super Sunsy thing going on back in season 1, it would have been much better.
Dick and Connor.
Yeah. Why is the Manta sub such low resolution? This is supposed to be vector animation. See, that was vector animation, and it looks like shit. But you... Hi, Cyborg.
They're both voiced by Cyborg.
They literally sound like the same guy.
You want to know the funny thing in Young Justice Abridged?
What?
Black Manta, when he puts on that mask, has a dubstep voice.
Does he sound like a member of Daft Punk then?
You'd have to hear it for yourself. And he's voiced by Malcolm from Nostalgia Critic, who also voices Cyborg in that same abridgment.
That guy's a pretty good voice actor. He did the voice of Harvey Dent in the What If Batman Forever Was Good.
Hawkman, you're about to get royally cucked by a black man. Except for all those parts where they don't own Con-El, not Connor. Stupid subtitles. You make me look bad. Also, don't touch my stuff. Bruce, we kind of have to. And brightest motherfucking day and blackest fucking motherfucking night. No evil shall escape my motherfucking sight. Let those who worships evil motherfucking might beware my power, or Green Lantern's motherfucking light. Be like, John, I'm Samuel motherfucking Jackson, y'all.
That was
Can you imagine?
Parts of the... That was parts of the Superman the movie theme and the Man of Steel score.
By the way, we won't be seeing the Justice League for quite a while.
Da 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 do do da ho.
Because we got to make room for more characters.
Da 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 da.
This upcoming episode will be written by Tim DeVar and Greg. Will be directed by Tim DeVar and written by Greg Weisman. What are you expecting based on that?
No fucking clue.
Based on the last few episodes we've seen.
Are they remotely any of the people who have done the last few episodes?
Greg Weisman did
Greg
the
Weisman, so yeah, I have no faith that this is going to be a good episode.
I mean, Tim DeVar directed Usual Suspects, the penultimate episode of season 1. Hi, Roy. Someone needs a shave, and a shower, and a workout. Sure about that, Roy? Because you just took a wad of cash. He's high on cocaine. Roy would be like, I had to visit a rock and roll...
Cocaine.
And Roy's like, I had to fight a rock and roll clown, for Christ's sake. Cocaine! Can you imagine Mikey trying to approach Dr. Roxo, the rock and roll clown? Well, now no, Krolatanes can Zeta back to Earth.
I have the feeling this is some kind of red herring. It's gonna turn out to be actually, like, really bad that they do this. Swear to fucking God, I'm gonna go talk to Lex Luthor, get my fucking drugs, and laser your stupid alien eyes out.
Nightwing then proceeds to dick around with the
Oh my
circus.
God, the finale of this was really good. The finale of the last season was really good because they actually talked to each other, and now nobody's fucking talking to each other, and I wanna fucking die.
All right, how high is the murder level right now?
We're up to about 97.
97? Good lord, man. Oh, hi, Wally. It's been a while since we last saw you. And Jim.
Wally, why don't you have your costume on?
Because he's retired.
At the ripe old age of 21. Okay. Or 18. Or whatever.
He's 20.
20.
Yeah, he's still looking for the clone. Or no, wait, the clone's still looking for the OG.
I'm at about a 98 now.
Gar is homeschooled at this point, and since the green skin would kind of be a tip off.
Intergang has a history of being fucking stupid and being made up of some of the strangest people we'll ever meet.
Including the people in Black Adam. Because they thought it would be funny to take over a nation that's protected by a magic user.
The drug addiction plot in the comics was less stupid than this. Wow, if that had ripped, you would have fucking killed him.
Jim M. Harper's literally right there.
Why do we have two guys who look basically the same here? They just have different eye colors and sizes.
How do you feel about our Jim Harper also being a clone like in this show?
I think we did it better.
How do you figure?
By not being this show. Maybe you could have explained the powers. How do you not fucking know this? Like I said, this isn't subtle storytelling. This is fucking oblique. Also, no, the fucking suit is from an alien world. It's not created by Ted Cord.
They'll explain it.
How did you not know this already?
How do you feel about my writing of Kaji, aka the Scarab?
It's good.
Do you feel it's better that he's not a violent sociopath?
Yeah.
And do you figure? Hey, remember that thing that was set up earlier? There you go. Now Superboy's about to find another thing he has to job out to.
What?
Alex.
Rock monster. Rock
Na, na,
monster.
na, 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 na. Oh, if you didn't have Cobra Venom, Wolfie, you would not stand a chance. Goody, now I'm no longer about to vomit.
Giant rock monster from Alien World.
Ow. You know what Jaime ended up doing one time in the comics when he had the scarab ripped off of him and he was butt ass naked on a spaceship? He whooped every alien's ass on there just to get the scarab back. Alex,
I'm sorry. I'm just baffled at how much these characters suck.
now Crispin Freeman's going to talk to himself. In season 3, we have 3 characters voiced by Crispin Freeman. They all talk to each other.
Is it gonna be Roy, Clone Roy, and Alternate Universe Roy?
It's going to be Roy, Clone Roy, and Jim. I've got a problem.
Well, you know, that kind of...
I'd say
you guys are professional superheroes.
I'm surprised you're not acknowledging the problem that I have right now.
Tell me the problem again. I'm sorry, I just got sidetracked.
Look at the webcam.
Oh, hi. Your space is being invaded.
Yes, by a pit bull.
We need to create like a version of Space Invaders that uses your dog.
You sure about that?
I was gonna say, it's clearly saying something.
Then suddenly John Cena pops up be like, are you sure about that? Oh God. One of my coworkers just told me, hey, that Pokemon Scarlet and Violet just got leaked. Oh my God.
Oh, nice.
How is the new Genisphere not broken?
Yeah, also, how can it just jam Apocalyptian technology?
It is Apocalyptian technology.
I know, but how can
Oh,
it
the
do
puppy! Just because it can.
Okay.
Jaime, you could kick Guy Gardner's ass on a regular basis. I think this thing doesn't stand a chance against you.
Just like that reminds me of General Pride in episode 9 saying to jam their speeders. I don't know.
But seriously, how do you feel about that moment I mentioned of Jaime?
It's pretty good. Arlington National Nuclear Plant.
You see a giant creature like that?
Yeah, a 45 is definitely going to work against that.
Hey, I wonder who's speaking right now. I mean, we could see a hockey mask in silhouette.
And it voices that sound familiar, you know.
It's Sportsmaster. And by the way,
fake Casey Jones.
And by the way, the big burly guy is Black Beetle.
Huh. The monster's loose and now you know the truth.
You know, if only they, you know, I'm like, you know, if only they actually drew abdominal muscle on some of their male characters, or instead of that weak ass line.
Do they really need to attract more Fujoshis?
I mean, the comics already do that.
Okay, fair enough. Ow. Just quit it with that Sonic the Hedgehog shit. That's not how that works.
Staples.
Giant blue staples.
Next thing you know, Jaime is going to have the Staples easy button.
That was easy to get out of.
We keep...
Oh, God. You know what, Roy? Go kill yourself.
And reminder, Wally's about to become completely useless by the time Impulse shows up.
Hi, I'm Wally West, and I'm the most worthless man alive.
Barry be like,
to say uselessest, but that's not a word.
No. Yeah, for a second there, I almost thought he would have said blow me.
Oh, so this is actually just going to end with them asking it to stop and it obliging. Oh no, Superboy's depressed and wants to kill himself.
Ow, Black Beetle, you're a dick. Do you feel like it makes sense for Black Beetle to be Jaime his last villain before he meets Spider-Man?
I guess, yeah.
Doop doop doop. Black Beetle just walks away, like a pimp.
This is almost word for word one of the early episodes of Ninja. And that episode was really cool. And then the corresponding episode of Ninja Steel was not, because they did it wrong. And this is attempting to be cool and failing.
Someone nasty. Someone not your color. What the fuck?
No, he's not racist.
Shit.
Boy, I think somebody's setting up McGann.
No, I think Connor knows better.
What'd you say?
I think Connor knows a bit better than to think McGann did that.
Well, I mean, I'd hope so, but...
Meanwhile, Wally comes back home to his lovely puppy. And his girlfriend.
So, Wally, what exactly are you doing that's worth not being a superhero?
College and tapping that ass.
Why the fuck would you want to go to college when you're that fast?
Oh, by the way, Artemis is walking around in only that shirt and nothing else.
You know what Wally could do? You know what Wally could do? Pass every college class in his sleep and then go back to being a superhero.
And then fuck her brains out.
Yeah, fuck her right in the pussy.
I feel like you transformed into that one guy who says that all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Cheshire.
Get out of my flop house, Cheshire. I'm the one who has squatters' rights here.
I mean, come on, man. Oh, they did it, Alex.
And does their daughter show up later?
No, the daughter is... No, they already had a kid.
Yeah, I'm finding my murder level is about 99 right now.
There's the daughter.
Shave that stupid 5 o'clock shadow off your retarded face.
And buff yourself up.
Wait, I thought you said we were gonna make this go away. Yes, by killing him.
What? Okay, now, aside from the bad, was there anything you liked so far about this season?
I mean, the bad kind of outweighs it all. There's a lot of interesting ideas that they don't do anything with.
Yep. Oh, now we're in El Paso. Hi, Ty Longshadow. Who is literally based off the superhero from the Super Friends show. You're the Native American representative.
The Super Friends, there was a Super Friends toy line that reused Rescue Heroes molds. And before that, there was a
Spider-Man
toy line that did that.
And Jaime's like, can you call me when I'm wearing a shirt, man? Apache Chief was his name, correct? He's just gonna grab a hoodie, no shirt underneath? Come on, man. Yoink! Well, your buddy just got kidnapped.
I can hear a sound effect of wings flickering, but his wings are not moving.
Oh, shit. Jaime now genuinely believes that at Ty, I went to Houston.
Maybe he could look around and actually be kind of, investigative, like a superhero might do to try and solve some kind of mystery.
Yeah, I was kind of proposing in my version, and Jaime investigate what happened, and then he's like, what the hell? Booster Girl just be all like, oh god, Queen Bee has taken over completely. Karak is now Greater Bialia. It's PSIMON in this context. Plus, where's Raven? You know, the character.
Good question.
You know, the character whom Simon is actually opposed. By the way, Babs, you've gotten quite the glow up in the 5 years between seasons 1 and 2. Like, holy cow.
Look, Barbara, when you get home, I'm going to rip off the bottom of that bat suit. I'm gonna pull out my rods, and we're gonna have a hell of a time.
By the way, hey Alex, I think you're gonna believe that Jaime's stepdad might be a great American hero.
A real American hero, G.I. Joe.
Oh, you know, the kind where they just smack each other a bit. Look at that man. That big mountain of a man. Yeah, I wouldn't characterize Maurice as this much of a douchebag.
Yeah. Mm.
Look, I'm trying, but
Cause I had a bad day, take it one down, sing a sad song just to turn it around. Say you don't know.
Meanwhile, in Bialia,
we're gonna smile.
I feel like the show. I feel like this was the show's attempt at trying to justify having a larger cast with a and a B plot.
A, B, C, D, and G plots.
That's you can't do that in the length of 22 to 24 minutes. People wonder why certain in shonen anime kind of take their time. I'm with certain plot arcs, and
Yeah,
that's due to the.
there's a reason why you don't have every episode wrap up within the 20-minute runtime. Excuse me.
And by the way, I did say that Batgirl is voiced by a certain someone who likes to ask a triangle-faced boy what he's doing every day.
What you doing? Why is it
Yep.
low resolution? Yes, but think about this for a second, Cassie. You are also incredibly loud.
Let's see. Simon, Mammoth, Devastate, or Devastator. And that was awfully quiet.
Huh. That was more quiet than Wonder Girl.
No, Wonder Girl was the one who pulled the vent.
Not Wonder Girl, fucking Batgirl.
She was surprisingly stealthy.
Yeah.
Yes, this is actually Devastator.
From the Transformers.
No. Oh, and this episode was directed by Doug Murphy and written by Brandon Vietti, who is a regular on this show. You know, he seems like a hermit.
That's the sound of sipping something through a straw.
We also have Shimmer in this.
Mm.
What is this, Archer? Sorry, I couldn't resist. Oh, this is Devastation is who I'm referring to. In which I'm like, oh god, she is an actual villain from Wonder Woman.
Huh.
Are we sure this guy isn't high as fuck? By the way, there is a character in the in Justice League Unlimited who is named Long Shadow, and he has the ability to increase his size. I swear, Apache Chief has been getting some level of representation in most animation for. Woman, you are buff and busty. Oh, you want to know what the worst part is, Alex?
What?
Devastation gets with fucking Simon.
Huh.
I'm not kidding. I feel like Ice School Junior might have. Do you feel like he's a lefty in his nightly rituals?
Has to be.
Yeah, High School Junior's left arm gets massive, especially by season 3. Barbara, what's with that face?
I'm saying yo ass is fat.
How do you feel about
Dick
me?
Appreciates that with his.
How do you feel? How do you feel about me opting to pair up Karen and Beecher with Wally?
Yeah, pretty good.
Oh my! I'm sure this will come up in the future. Kalima! Kalima! Oh, come on. Why does everyone in the Bat family always do that? Next thing you know, there's going to be a pint-sized brat that does that too. Damien inside of Talia's womb sneezes. Oh my god. Oh, and as if the actual human trafficking in this show isn't enough, there is more meta-human trafficking in season 3.
Okay.
And they have to act, and this ends up being a big plot point in that season.
Hmm.
I don't think Shimmer
is what I'm going to do to your dick later.
Simon says, please no.
Simon says death by snoo.
I have never been more horrified at the prospect of getting laid. Yeah, but shit. Seriously, I would not characterize him as this much of an asshole. Oh god, that's something that is stupid, Jaime. That is genuinely stupid. And Jaime is supposed to be nearing 18.
Hmm.
Look at all that. Now, Alex, would you consider that a real American hero?
It's books. No, it's like
With all that pirated DVDs and games, would you consider him a hero?
yes, I would. He's just like me.
A real American hero? Or would you say a real
American hero?
No.
G.I. Joe.
Oh, come on, Jaime.
No. Cringe.
Do not arrest.
You're cringe-pilled, Jaime.
No, Jaime, do not arrest the real Native American hero. Suddenly he turns into Native American Hulk Hogan.
I am a real American. Fight for the rights of every man.
Jaime just be like, what the hell am I watching?
bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Really? You didn't refuel this beforehand?
Why
Come
didn't
on, you.
Why didn't you start when?
How did they not see
Sleepy.
that?
It looked like she was getting a handful of titty.
I would not be surprised considering how much bisexuality goes on in this show. Did you just sting me in the titty? My tits are not for you. Oh, by the way, between seasons 2 and 3, Barbara gets killing joked.
And isn't it ironic? Don't you think?
God.
Come fly with me, let's fly or fly away. If you could use some exotic booze.
You want to know what the worst part is, Alex?
One.
Icicle Jr. is actually invited to Superboy and McGann's wedding.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh, it's precious that Mammoth thinks he has.
Devastation. Don't go breaking my heart. I couldn't if I tried.
Owie! Ow! Owie! And meanwhile, my version of Cassie would have that lasso that emits electricity. You know the one.
Yes.
However, here's the thing: she would use it to spite Ares. Ares be like, I wanted you to use this, but I didn't want you to use it that way. Hey, woman. Push, woman! Push! Bullshit, woman!
The fucking Wonders are supposed to be on par with Superman in terms of strength. Why couldn't you... You can fly, why didn't you fly it?
That unknown partner, or having a bigger reach than Mr. Fantastic. Meanwhile, thousands of miles away, oh, hi, Virgil. You know, a certain Virgil Hawkins from Dakota.
Huh.
Yes, this show has Static Shock. Without any of his charm and swag. So that was our first session of season 2. Join us next week for when we delve into more of this craziness.
Yeah, we have to let the murder level subside a bit.
So until then, toodles.
And get it back down to a reasonable number.